My name's Rosie, and for my FMP, I'm going to be doing making a promotional plan for a Manchester-based music event called Hidden Assemble. Um, it's The upcoming event is actually this weekend, but more will be held over the summer. So my job is to promote the brand and boost its following on social media. Hidden Assemble is a recently established brand, and the owner is my brother Sam, who is the co-founder of Double Drop, which is a London-based event, and whose Instagram I already help run and create content for. Um, he did do me a client brief, but he hasn't sent it to me yet. But we've already spoke and have decided what sort of things he wants me to do. It's going to be held at the Spot, Manchester, and we already have a Facebook, but obviously we want to increase the following. And for him, I'll be making a footage of the night to show all the highlights and also promotional posters for events coming up in the summer. This is what we have already, which is not a lot for Instagram. It's only 178 followers, but there's only one post. But after the event, we'll have more things to post. The Facebook is already quite alright. What we've found is that you get more followers from uploading things such as like audio and video instead of just statuses. So that's why I'm going to be making posters and obviously like a video, like maybe a minute long video, because over a minute people begin to get bored. So the objectives of this for my client is to boost the following and get more people excited with events. And we have like competitors such as Abode and Elro. Well, they're not competitors, but they're sort of similar to what we want to achieve. And I want to make more professional style posters in comparison to one they've already got, which is quite basic, but it could be improved. And make sure that the posters are inventive and original, but not too complicated. Our target audience is like the type of people that go to these sort of ravey things is a real diverse range. It's just sort of from like 18 to 30, people that use social media, and we want to portray the event as being cool, being like I don't know, just something that people look at and think, oh, that looks so good, I want to go. The things that need to be considered when designing the poster is to make it easy to read from a distance, not use fonts that are too small, have increase. No, sorry, I've got myself confused. Consider the size of the poster. So I want everything to be spaced out. So in the middle of the poster is probably going to be the logo. So we want everything else to be spaced out. The name between the DJs. We want no tight kerning, as this could blur if the poster is being seen from a long distance. What I found when researching posters is that a lot of them use a high contrast in comparison to just like boring colours. We want, if it's going to be like on a black wall like this, we want to be using colours that are going to contrast to make it stand out even more. And something that you should definitely include in a poster like this to promote is a call to action quote, such as early bird tickets are on sale now, and like sign up now for cheap tickets and stuff like that. But for the promotional video, I need to consider the camera settings. What's recommended to do in a club is set the ISO to 1600 and a wide aperture. And the kit I'll be bringing is a Canon camera and an LED light. And I don't have like wide lenses, but if this goes well and I continue to do it and make money out of it, then obviously I'll buy a more professional kit. The types of shots to include would be definitely behind the DJ to get his perspective, behind the crowd as they're like lifting their hands in the air when the beat drops to get their perspective, and also more details of the DJ at the decks, like working and like pressing all the buttons and stuff. The tone of the poster and videos is to be bright, fun, with suitable audio in the background of the video to get more people to want to listen and see what it's about, and just to make the night look like it was a lively, fun event. So far I've already designed a poster, just a bit of a prototype, but I'll be filming this Saturday and editing, like, to get it edited as early as possible, which is what Sam wants. This is what I've made so far. It's not good, but it just shows the stages that went into making the posters. So I got a paintbrush. I downloaded like a smoky paintbrush off the internet, then added shapes, then added all like the logos and typefaces. But this is the original, this is existing ideas, which they're all like really bright. These are all ones from Ibiza, so they're all summer related, but this is the sort of thing that I'll be trying to make. And I don't have a video of a promotional video, but you can find that on YouTube. Is that alright?